The Southern Nevada Health District is working with multi-unit housing communities throughout Clark County to protect residents from the dangers of secondhand smoke. One of the best ways to do this is through voluntary smoke-free housing policies.
My name is SHAWNA Donahue. I am a property manager for Keller Management. My community is in North Las Vegas, and I've been doing this for a little over 20 years. We have been smoke-free since Keller took over the property, so about 2 years. It was not smoke-free before. So we still have a few challenges of ones that are holding strong to not wanting to comply, but it's definitely a lot better than it was.
My name is MARISSA SHOOP. I am the Director of Resident Services for Nevada Hand. Nevada Hand is the state of Nevada's largest nonprofit housing developer. We're dedicated to the construction, the financing, the development, and the management of high-quality homes to working families and seniors that live in Nevada. Nevada Hand communities have been smoke-free since 2016.
Here at Sunrise Gardens Apartments, it is a senior community. It's 55 years and older. It's kind of a unique situation. It's quad living. So what that means is everyone rents a studio unit and a private bath, and then everybody shares the common area, which is the kitchen, living room, and dining room.
My name is Jonathan Ernest, and I am the Assistant General Manager for Echo 1055 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Echo 1055 is primarily student housing. We cater to the students pretty much here at UNLV because we are right across the street. But we do lease to anybody. We just cater to the students because we're individual liability leasing. We only rent by the bed space, not by the entire apartment. Our community decided to become smoke-free from day one. It was pretty much a no-brainer. We want to provide a safe, healthy, and clean environment for our residents.
My name is JADE Alexandra. I'm a student at University of Nevada, Las Vegas. I've been living here at Echo for 2 years now. I think a student should look for a smoke-free environment to live because it's really important with where you surround yourself. Your environment influences the things that you do, and so if you're in an environment where it's healthier and happier, then you're more likely to be more productive, and that's really important for college students.
Our company prides itself in caring about our residents, and they really care about us as the employees that work here. In that, one of those things is they care about our health. So in caring about our health and our residents' health, we decided to be a smoke-free community. We treat our smoke-free housing policy as an amenity here. When we go on tours, we talk about our pool, our fitness center, our clubhouse, our great customer service, our maintenance teams, and that we're a smoke-free community.
Nevada Hand's smoke-free housing status has not been an issue in keeping all of our properties fully leased. In fact, most prospective residents view smoke-free housing as a positive amenity that is becoming more and more an expected baseline for modern apartment communities.
My name is Susie Vasquez. I am the Executive Director of the Nevada State Apartment Association, and we represent 67% of all multifamily owners and managers within the state of Nevada. So in the 25 years that I've been working in multifamily, we have tried to expand the smoke-free community concept within our industry.
I'd have to say one of our fears that we have implementing this policy is losing some of our residents. Like I said, a lot of our residents have been here for years, and they're amazing people. And smoking is a way of life for some people, and we don't want to see them go. We really don't. But we have to look at it to where we have to keep a healthy property. We have to keep our residents safe and healthy. The unfortunate thing is, a couple days ago, we had one of our residents pass away from lung cancer. And he was an amazing, amazing gentleman. And you don't get used to seeing your residents pass.
People don't respect the maintenance team as much as they respect the office teams. So when a maintenance team member goes into an apartment and they go to do a service request, they don't even respect them enough to put their cigarettes or their weed or whatever they're doing out. They just continue on. And the maintenance team member knows that he has to get his job done, and he goes in there and he's forced to smell and inhale and smell like all day smoke. And I don't think that's fair.
My name is ROLANDO. GUAJARDO. I work for Keller Investment Properties, the property Joshua Hills apartment, and I'm the maintenance supervisor of that property. Besides work, we have our personal lives, and after finish up with work, our clothing or uniform will be smelling so bad that it's just a hassle. And I have my wife, have small children, and it's just, I don't want to come home, and I don't even smoke myself, so I don't want them to, besides think that I smoke, to smell that. Trying to keep them away from all that, and but it's difficult sometimes when you have to go through units that are heavy smokers.
The way that we overcome challenges when we do have either a maintenance team member or a resident, when they inform us of what's going on, we try to take a gradual approach to informing them the benefits of not smoking first, reiterating the addendum that they signed when they either renewed or when they moved in, but still giving them tools. We're not just telling you, we don't want you smoking here and you're in violation of your lease agreement. We also want to give you some tools on how you can stop smoking. In short, care about the person who's smoking enough to say, hey, we care about you, we want you to not smoke. And then if they refuse or they don't want to participate or they can't, then care about the other people around them by saying, hey, we've given you an opportunity to care about yourself, now we need to care about the others around you.
So my advice to communities contemplating becoming smoke-free is definitely do it. I would say start with a survey and kind of gauge where your residents are at with it. You know, if you find out your property is 80% already smoking, you kind of know what kind of battle you're up against. If you do the survey and 80% say they don't smoke and 60, 70% of them say, we would definitely be all about living in a non-smoking community, your battle is going to be a lot less cumbersome. You're kind of armed for the battle before you go in. So you're not coming in ready for a battle and then your residents are all on board.
We also offer resident services. Resident service coordinators provide one-on-one community services and support, as well as now smoking cessation programs in each one of our communities. Smoking cessation programs such as freedom from smoking and utilizing the 1-800-QUIT-NOW line to connect people to referrals is often utilized by our team.
Being in this industry, the length of time that I actually have converted many properties within Southern Nevada to smoke-free. And it is challenging. You know, it takes time, it takes a lot of education, it takes a lot of patience with your resident base to make them understand why we're transitioning. So it isn't an easy process by any means. You are going to have some pushback, but in the end, you will see the overall benefit. I think people start to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We all know that there is no safe level of secondhand smoke exposure. 0 is the only safe level. So eliminating secondhand smoke in multi-unit housing is one of the best things we can do for our health personally and our health as a community. Because tobacco use is the #1 cause of preventable death in our country and right here in Nevada, we've been partnered with the Southern Nevada Health District for years, working to bring smoke-free housing to every single Nevada resident, particularly those right here in Southern Nevada in Clark County. Now is the absolute best time to make the choice to improve the health of your residents. If you're on the fence thinking about whether you should implement the policy now or next year or next month, whatever it may be, the time to start is today. There are so many resources available to communities who are looking to implement smoke-free policies. So there are online tools where they can download guides that show them step-by-step exactly what to do, how to notify residents, what their policies should say. There is a huge resource with our health district where we'll come right on in and sit down face-to-face and talk to you about how to do this. There are also tools to help residents that want to quit smoking to actually quit smoking successfully. So you can quit with help over the phone or using an online program, or even in-person clinics are available if you prefer the group setting. So tools galore. The American Lung Association advocates for clean indoor air everywhere you live, work, and play.
The Southern Nevada Health District encourages you to be healthy, breathe easy, live smoke-free. For more information, visit gethealthyclarkcounty.org.